Dan Ward. My wife, Deneva, has a sister, Jan, and their mother died about 3 years ago.
I'm the other half of Dan Ward. I'm Deneva Ward. And our journey with Zenith started just over 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago.
They had to deal with the estate closing, and one of the things they had to deal with is the selling of their house. There was discussions back and forth about buying it or selling it or maintaining it as a rental.
Zenith came into the picture after we tried selling Mom's home to begin with, and it did not work. We had people that came in, but it was not very many, and we had it listed with another realtor. So Jan and I decided to let it become a rental property, which Jan did her due diligence, and Zenith became the management company for my mom's property.
I'm glad she did, because what we were all looking for is somebody who would manage everything, didn't have to deal with anything. And so for 3 years, this property was managed in a situation where they got, in my opinion, above market rates for rental.
It was left up to Zenith to handle everything, which was really a blessing, because Zenith came in and took all my worries away and handled all the problems that I would have had it not been for them managing the property.
Everything was spread out so that you could see exactly, there was no questions, and extremely reasonable rates on the fees for management fees. So I initially had problems because I knew that we were going to have big time management fees. Well, they really weren't much of a factor at all, especially given what was done for that. Deneva and I met with Zenith, and we kind of came up to speed with everything, and we were strongly in favor of keeping it with Zenith and having Zenith sell the property.
They put it on the market in April of 17. They had it cleaned up, ready to go, and even before it went on multiple listing, they had people that were looking at it.
They got the property cleaned up. The thing was ready on the market. I wanted to do some things that May, the realtor involved at Zenith, says, "No, Dan, I wouldn't worry about that." Well, I would have taken care of it, but I ran out of time. But she was correct. I didn't need to worry about it because she knew what was going to be important to the buyer, and I was looking at it from the owner's perspective. So this property, they had this thing so dialed that they had offers coming in on this thing before the thing was even formally listed, $20,000 in excess of the asking price. But the way they handled this thing and the timing of it had to do with the closing of the property. Everything was flawless. I mean, right down to flowers at the signing. I mean, it was, they are really on top of their game. We've found a contact with Zenith that transcends just the sale that we were involved with, and I can't tell you how much it saved us a lot of time. It saved us a lot of stress and a lot of pressure. It was hassle-free from beginning to end.
Thank you, May and Denny, for all your hard work. I'd do it again.